Hey everybody, this is Rob with Cherry City Guns and Ammo, and today we're going to give Kimber a chance to redeem themselves. What we're looking at today is the Kimber Home Guard 9. Now what this is really a modification on the Kimber Micro 9. It's basically the same gun, it's just a kind of a limited edition set. It's got this two-tone look, and it's got those laser engraved Rocky Mountain Elk Federation grips on it. Now what I mean by redeem themselves is I reviewed this gun along with the Camp Guard 10mm as a set, and we had nothing but failures with this gun. Let's take a look at what those failures were. Alright, we've got some kind of unfortunate news about that Home Guard 9. We're not going to shoot it anymore in this video. That's kind of where the review is going to end. We had it where you were having to like drop the hammer and then pull the hammer back again, and sometimes up to 3 times before rounds would go off. That was with reloads that I brought, that was with cheap factory rounds, that was with some nice carry rounds, and we were having that issue with everything. So that gun's going to go back to Kimber. So if you see, on many different shots, we would drop the hammer once, then I'd recock it and drop the hammer a second, and sometimes even a third time. Now this got sent back to Kimber that following week, and it came back and they say it's good to go. Let's see if it really is. First I have to have a magazine seated all the way. Alright, let's see if Kimber did their job. Well, I don't know here. So far I'm not full of hope. So that last one, I dropped the hammer on it 3 times. Now these are reloads that we're shooting here. They're cast powder coated lead, so they've got black powder coat on them. I have some factory full metal jackets. Let's see if that works any better. Alright, so now we have some Winchester 115 grain full metal jackets. Let's see if it does any better. So that was the 3rd hammer drop for that one to fire. Alright, let's change angles so you guys can see what's happening. Go ahead and cut. Alright, we changed the angle up a little bit. I don't really care about you hitting the target or you seeing me hit the target. This is more so you can see what the gun's doing. Because so far it seems to be doing the same stuff. And I even jerked the trigger because I'm anticipating this. Third hammer drop. First, second hammer drop. First, second. Oh, we got one on the first try. There we go. Well, we kind of got a good string going. Got another mag here. Excuse me. Maybe we can keep the streak alive. Maybe I spoke too soon. That one failed to extract. There we go, third hammer drop. Imagine if this wasn't a 1911 style gun where you could just thumb the hammer back and give it a second hit. Kimber said they got it working right. My buddy who owns this gun said he ran 2 mags through it without a problem, but we seem to be back to having nothing but problems. We did have kind of a good streak there, 4 or 5 shots in a row, and that was all with factory full metal jackets. That second mag was reloaded and cast. Not that I know it makes a difference. Let's go back and run some more factory through it and see if for some reason this really doesn't like reloads, although what we're talking about is setting the gun off. It's not like it doesn't like shooting cast bullets. It's just getting it to ignite, which all this ammo, the reloaded ammo I'm shooting, is using cellular and block primers, which I've never had any problem with in any other gun, with having problems with them not igniting. But that seems to be the problem we're having here. I think we're getting some rather light strikes. So let me go load up some more factory ammo. We'll see if we can do a little better. All right, so back to the Winchester 115 grain full metal jackets. Seems to chamber no problem. So actually, before I do anything else, we dropped the hammer on this. Let's take a look at the round. Hopefully my cameraman can focus in on this. It doesn't even really show a primer strike. Is that focused? You can see it pretty well. I mean, there's a tiny mark, but it's not dented at all. So I find that rather odd. Let's try again. Very, very strange to me. Nothing. Nothing. There we go. Nothing. All right, let's take a look at one that's had the hammer dropped on it twice. Once again, so this shows a little bit more of a mark. You can see a little bit of a primer hit there. Still obviously not enough to actually make the gun function. To me, this doesn't seem to be an issue that's been fixed. And then you get a streak where they all work. I don't get it. One thing's for damn sure, I would not trust this as a concealed carry gun. Now I know this is the same as a Micro 9, and I know there's a lot of people out there that carry a Micro 9 and don't have any problems with them. This gun just doesn't seem to want to work for us. Except for I just emptied a whole mag. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. This is kind of weird that, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, they do say they want a 400 round break-in. I don't know exactly how many rounds this gun has had through it. I don't think it's to 400 rounds yet. But I really don't like the idea of a gun that needs to, especially in this day and age, with as much as ammo costs, it has to have that much ammo put through it before it's even reasonably reliable. And this I would not consider to be reasonably reliable. Once again, this is not my gun, this is my buddy's gun. What he's gonna do with it from here, I don't know. I think personally I'd be having another conversation with Kimber. You know, they never really said what was wrong with it. They never said we found this to be an issue. They just gave a list of things that they did do. They replaced the firing pin spring. They replaced the firing pin. They honed out the, I don't know what you call it, the raceway or whatever, the part where the firing pin actually travels. They polished the feed ramp in the barrel. You know, it was a lot more just like polishing and honing and stuff that they did. But for me, it wouldn't be enough. It's so strange because that Camp Guard 10 that he bought this in the set with runs flawless. That thing shoots fantastically. I love shooting that gun to the point where I'm shopping for a Kimber 10mm. But if I end up having problems like this with it, I'm going to be very, very upset. But if I can get a Kimber 10mm that runs anything like my buddies, I will be a happy person. I just won't be trusting myself to this gun anytime soon. So thanks for watching the video. If you'd like to help out with anything, I've got a link to my Patreon down in the description. If you could help there, it'd help out tremendously and I'd appreciate it a ton. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. If you just like and share the video, it would mean the world to me. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you see when I have new videos come out. Thanks a lot, folks, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. See you on the next video.